Artur Sports right here. Congratulations, Mark Ramsey. Man, did Beterbiev execute the game plan exactly how you expected?
Yes, and I will say this is the fight that he did the best transition from the work that we did for 8-week training camp, 10 weeks training camp, and applied the night of the fight of competition. He did a very good job, not only in the tactic that we want to bring, but also the selection of the punch that we have for that fight.
I was going to say, was that it seemed like a clear part of the game plan was kind of to throw the overhand right over the jab and that he'd be there.
We want to box a little bit more that people expect. We think that Artur have a different angle, not only a puncher, and we want, of course, bring Joe Smith like uncomfortable. You need to set up his right hand, and we want to move a little bit right and catch him before he's come with his right hand, and we try to play a little bit counter-punching with him like this.
Man, it was very dominating. Did you ever imagine that it would be kind of that? Because
No.
Joe Smith seems like a very, he's a world champion.
I prepare Artur for 12 tough round. I explained to him before the training camp like who was Joe Smith. I have a lot of respect for him. He's a guy, even tonight, like he get hurt and he still want to go. And I have a lot of respect for him, and he's a guy, he's always dangerous. Like you have to be careful. And I put that inside of Artur, like you need those information. But I know it's a possibility also that if Joe started the fight very aggressive, he give opportunity to Beterbiev, and if you do that, you may be gonna pay the price.
Right. Tim Bradley said afterwards, one of the subtle things that Artur does that he, as a fighter notices is like the feints, kind of like the way he feints kind of with his hands and makes you kind of react, and he also was talking about Bivol's feigning as well, and how do you think those style matchups play out between Bivol and Beterbiev?
Bivol's a little bit more classic boxer, a very good boxer, very good technician, and he showed to everybody last fight that he can apply also a tactic and stick with this from round 1 to 12, even with big pressure like Canelo can bring. Like he impressed me a lot last fight.
Dude, is that a tactic that you instill in Beterbiev, is the feigning, or is that something kind of came with when
it's
you
something that he bring. He was already doing this when he was an amateur. When he came to Canada, he bring those stuff, but it's so nicely done that we try to still work on that.
Right. Anthony Yard was ringside. It seems like there's a deal maybe working on or something. At least he made it seem like the way. I don't know. For some time in England later on. Is that seeming like the next step for Artur?
Nobody never talk about the other yet to us, but of course we have to focus on Joe Smith. That was a very serious challenge. We'll see. We'll take maybe a week or two and speak with Top Rank. What's going to be the next step for Artur? Of course. Like Artur 37, and what he want to do is unify the title. Even if you ask him if he prefer to fight Canelo, even if Canelo bring more money, still today he will prefer to fight Bivol. Not for the money. It's not a question of name. It's not because we have something against Bivol. It's just that he have one belt and Artur won the fourth. End of story.
I was just about to say, I asked him that at the post-fight press conference. I was like, if you will have a choice between Canelo, kind of obviously the biggest moneymaker that you can, or to become undisputed, would it be Bivol?
It's not about money for him. It's not about. It's nothing personal. Also, it's very legacy. You want to be the best he can.
So just as a trainer now, obviously you take a little break, but do you start watching film on guys just to see what's happening, or do you guys?
I always watch everything that's happening in boxing first because I love boxing, because also it's my job, especially in a division like light heavyweight. I have a couple of guys. I have a couple very good prospects also at super middleweight, and I watch those divisions, of course.
Mark, congratulations again, man. Beautiful performance. Congratulations to Artur and the whole team. Thank you.